English step by step, present perfect and past. Step 1. Remember, click like if you'd like to see more videos like this, click subscribe if you'd like to see my other videos, and you can request a lesson in the comments below. So what is the difference between past tense and present perfect tense? Well, we use the past tense to talk only about the past. It's finished. It's history. We use the present perfect tense to talk about the past and the results in the present. So we're talking about then, the past, and now, the present, at the same time. Let's look at some examples to see this. Number 1, I lost my passport. Now, there is no information about the present in this sentence. But the next one, I've lost my passport, that means in the present I still can't find it. Example number 2, Tom broke his leg. No information about the present. Tom has broken his leg. Well, in the present, his leg is still broken. Number 3, the bus arrived. The bus has arrived. Now the second sentence means that the bus is here now. So we have information about the present. Next, she went to Paris. No connection with the present. She's gone to Paris. That means she's in Paris now. Next one. The scientists developed a vaccine. Now that's in the past, maybe 1 year ago, maybe 10 years ago, maybe 100 years ago. It's in the past. There is no information about the present. Next one. The scientists have developed a vaccine. Well, that means we have information about the present. We have a vaccine now. Next one. I didn't eat breakfast. Now this could be last week. It could be last month. It could be any time in the past. This one, I haven't eaten breakfast. Well, this is with information about the present because I'm hungry now. I haven't eaten breakfast, so I'm hungry now. Next one is a question. Did you pass the exam? Now this could be 10 years, even 20 years ago. Information only about the past. The second question, have you passed the exam? Now I'm also asking for information about the present, and that is, do you have the result now? So you can see there is a difference in the meaning. Past tense only about the past, present perfect is the past and the present. The examples we looked at before in part 1 were with past simple form and present perfect simple form. But we have to remember there is more than one past tense form and there is more than one present perfect form. For example, we have past tense continuous and we have present perfect continuous. So let's look at some continuous examples. Number 1, I was painting a picture, and that is information about the past. There is no information about the present. I've been painting a picture. That means you can see the result now. I've been painting a picture and you can see the result. Number 2, I was saving money for a holiday. There is no information about the present. Tom has been saving money for a holiday. That means he has the money now in the present. Number 3, the prices were going up. The prices have been going up and now we can see the prices are higher. She was baking a cake. That's only information about the past. She has been baking a cake. That means the cake is ready now, or the cake is nearly ready now. Number 5, we were staying in a hotel. Information about the past only. They have been staying in a hotel, and that means they are still staying in the hotel now. Next one, he wasn't listening. That's the past. he hasn't been listening, well, that means until now, he doesn't know what you said now, because the information includes the situation now. Next one is a question. Were you preparing for the exam? And that would be information about, for example, last week or last month. Were you preparing for an exam? The next one, have you been preparing for an exam? That means I want to know about the situation now. Are you prepared now? We can see from those previous examples that we use the present perfect tenses when there is a connection with the present. In other words, the past connected to now. We use past tenses when there is no connection with the present. Now, in the following examples, there is no connection with the present. Number one, the ancient Egyptians built the pyramids. It's history. The ancient Egyptians have built the pyramids. Well, that's not logical because there is no connection with the present. The ancient Egyptians don't exist anymore. Christopher Columbus sailed across the Atlantic. Christopher Columbus has sailed across the Atlantic. Well, that's not logical because Christopher Columbus is not alive. Christopher Columbus is in history. Leonardo da Vinci painted the Mona Lisa. Leonardo da Vinci has painted the Mona Lisa is not possible because Leonardo da Vinci is dead. You could say a modern artist has painted something because he is still alive. Number 4. Charles Dickens wrote Great Expectations. So, it's in the past, it's history. Charles Dickens has written Great Expectations. Well, that's not logical because Charles Dickens is a historical figure. Number 5. Well, this is not an example from a history book, but it's the same idea. The plane landed at 10 o'clock because 10 o'clock is in the past and it's finished. The plane has landed at 10 o'clock. Well, that's not logical because it's a finished action. Number 6, another historical example. Henry VIII didn't have a son. Henry VIII hasn't had a son. Well, that's not logical because Henry VIII is a historical figure. We often use the present perfect to give new or recent information. For example, the president has arrived. Now, in this sentence, we have no information about when or where, no specific time, no specific place. It's just new information. The president has arrived. I've passed the exam. Again, no specific time. She's just had a baby. No specific time. He's made a new video. They've come back from their holiday in Italy. Somebody has broken the window. So this is typical for giving new information in which we use present perfect. Now, after we give the new information, we normally give more details in the past and present tenses. Why? Well, this is because we've changed our focus to only the past or only the present. So, in other words, we're focusing on the past and we're focusing on the present by changing to past simple or present simple. Well, here are some examples. It's the same examples as before, except we're giving more information. The president has arrived. He met the Prime Minister this morning. I've just passed the exam. I received the news yesterday. So you can see the second piece of information is more specific. So we're using the past simple in the first one and the past simple in the second one. She's just had a baby. It's a boy. When we give more specific information, we use specifically the present simple. He's made a new video. He put it on YouTube last week. So that's the focus on past simple. They've come back from their holiday in Italy. They had a great time. Past simple in the second sentence. Somebody has broken the window. There's glass everywhere. So we're using the present simple in the second sentence to focus on the present. So that brings us to the end of this step 1 video. So you can move on to the step 2 video to do a couple of practice exercises.